AITA for arguing with my friend over some pennies. I used to do the grocery runs. It just made sense. I had a car, and my roommate didn't. Once a week, he texted me a list, I'd grab the stuff, and later he'd transfer me the money. At first, I didn't think much of it, but after a while, I started noticing a pattern. Every single time, he'd send me less than the total. If something came out to $54.48, he'd send me $54.00. Once, the total was $46.89, and he sent $46.00. I mean, really, it wasn't about the money. I wasn't going to go bankrupt over a few cents, but it rubbed me the wrong way. I'm the kind of person who balances their expenses down to the penny. Still, I kept quiet for months. I'd just sigh, shake it off, and move on. Maybe I was being petty, I thought. Maybe I shouldn't let it get to me. But yesterday, I was already having a rough day, and when he sent me his usual grab me a few things text, something inside me snapped. I told him no, said I wasn't up for it, and then, when I came home, I finally told him why. You never send the right amount, I said. You always round down, and honestly, it's disrespectful. He was caught off guard. Wait, seriously? It's just a few cents. I don't count pennies because it's easier that way. You're literally the only person who's ever complained about this. I told him I was a precise person, that it wasn't about the cents, it was about the principle, the consistency, the consideration. He scoffed, stood up, pulled a $20 bill from his wallet, and tossed it on the table. Here, take it. Since those cents are so important to you. Then he walked away, and hasn't said a word to me since. At first, I felt vindicated. But later that night, sitting alone with that $20 still on the table, I felt awful, especially because it's probably more than he owed me. The truth is, I didn't need those cents. But I hated feeling like I was being taken advantage of. I didn't want to be in a fight with him, but I also couldn't shake the feeling that he never took my effort seriously. AITA for arguing over a couple of cents with a good friend.